going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know it has been some time. I went ahead and started to discuss XDefiant. The whole weekend was a stress test, and they even went ahead and extended the stress test. So I had a ton of topics to go ahead and discuss, and you guys know me. I've been waiting a long time to talk about XDefiant because I enjoy the game, and I also want to discuss it on the channel. So every single chance I get to go ahead and discuss it, you best believe I'm going to go ahead and take it. But with the stress test finally being over, I can move back over to Call of Duty again because there are a few topics that I want to touch upon, especially this video right here. This video is a massive one because Sledgehammer Games has done something phenomenal for the whole community of Modern Warfare 3, and honestly, the gameplay has just improved 10 trillion times more because of what they just did. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time, mostly Call of Duty, but of course, once XDefiant goes ahead and drops, we're going to talk about that game a bit more. And last but not least, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I do that over on Kick pretty much daily besides Sundays, and also on Tuesday, we're not going to be live, so we'll be back on Wednesday. But that stream goes live between 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and we also host open lobbies over there. So if you guys need a squad, if you want to party up, by all means, tune to the stream and you can come right on through. All right, so let's get into the main topic of today's video and why I freaking absolutely love, and when I say love, I mean love Sledgehammer Games. Honestly, it's kind of funny if you think about it. I went from being one of the biggest haters of Sledgehammer Games to now maybe their #1 fan. It's actually hilarious for me to think about because I hated Advanced Warfare. I hated World War II until after the overhaul. I mean, Advanced Warfare was the first game I ever sold. Vanguard, I completely ditched to go play Battlefield 2042, which I guess wasn't the best alternative because Battlefield 2042 was way worse, but still, I didn't want to bother playing Vanguard. I've never been into Sledgehammer Games, but Modern Warfare 3, they have been nailing it. Absolutely destroying, in a good way, everything they could possibly think of. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing the new perks and also the new attachment that they added to some of the assault rifles in this game. Guys, last week for the weekly challenge, we had a mission to go ahead and unlock a new stock. And this stock basically gives you the ability of the Stalker perk. But, man, oh man, it's just... it puts the actual perk that's in the game to shame. This brand new stock, if you haven't unlocked it already and you're still, playing and enjoying Modern Warfare 3, you're missing out on probably the best aftermarket part we have gotten in ages. And trust me, I enjoy a lot of the aftermarket parts. They make the weapons a lot of fun, but a lot of these aftermarket parts are mostly just to change the vibe of the weapon itself. Making an LMG more into like an assault rifle, or making an assault rifle into like an SMG, or an SMG into a battle, right? That's always been the main focus of a lot of these aftermarket parts. But this aftermarket part right here does not change the weapon in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, it just gives you the Stalker advantage, and it is freaking busted. I can't tell you how many lobbies I've made people rage quit specifically because of this stock. I've had multiple people come to chat wondering what the heck is going on. They type in game saying, what the heck is on that gun? Why am I moving so fast? Speed hacks, so on and so forth. This thing is outstanding, but I don't want it to be nerfed because this is exactly how Stalker should be, right? The whole purpose of putting on the Stalker perk is to give you that momentum boost, and you're giving up other things like Dead Silence or other really useful perks, but at the end of the day, that's the whole, give and take type feature of, what they're trying to present there. But overall, this stock, man, oh man, this gameplay might be a little rough to represent it because I am versing a lot of low-level players. And I know people always say, oh, level means nothing. And I agree. I always agree with this because I've seen level like 20s absolutely stomp out lobbies. But I would say like 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. When you see a bunch of low-level players, usually they're new to the game and you're going to stomp them out. And yes, this is definitely a noob lobby right here. Okay? So it's a little hard to go ahead and, kind of showcase this unless I'm versing some sweats, but yeah, you're just simply going to have to take my word, or even better, try it yourself and see with your own freaking eyes how disgusting the stock is. The biggest downside, in my opinion, is the fact that the stock is only for a selective few assault rifles, not for every gun in the game. And that is where we run into a little bit of an issue. I love this thing. I love this stock, and I love what Sledgehammer Games has done here, but they still need to buff some of the perks. They need to understand that this stock right here is how the base Stalker perk should work in general. And also, don't try to mix the Stalker perk with this stock right here. It doesn't give you many benefits. It might give you a slight improvement. I didn't notice anything, though. Don't waste your, your third perk slot with Stalker to make you move extra fast. Just pick something else like Dead Silence or, something way more useful and then have the Stalker attachment on your weapon. It is just, like I said, you will be disgusting. You're going to piss off a lot of people. But as I was saying, they need to work on the perk as well, because all the weapons should be this enjoyable if you have something like Stalker equipped. But sadly, that's not the case yet when it comes to Modern Warfare 3. A lot of the weapons when you equip Stalker on are still pretty slow, and that's why people are so shocked when it comes to this new attachment here. That's why people are saying, oh, he's speed hacking. Oh, he's cheating. Oh, he's moving way too fast, because nobody recognizes these speed levels when it comes to this game, because the Stalker perk is, once again, useless, right? So everybody's shocked that you can move this fast. Please, Sledgehammer. I love this. I really do, but you have to work on the perk still as well. Just a little bit, just some tweaks. If you can make a stock make you move this fast, then obviously you can make the Stalker perk make you move this fast. And I don't know what's holding them back so much, but some improvements would be fantastic. But overall, very happy. And then, on this class as well, we're using the Quick Fix Vest, another outstanding addition into Modern Warfare 3. They also added a couple of other vests, but you guys know on this channel, I'm not really too much of a very casual type of guy. I like to, stomp out, get streaks. I like to play pretty aggressive. So, the other ones are okay, but you got to, only use a sidearm, and the other one's like a scavenger vest, so on and so forth. The Quick Fix Vest and this stock are the two main things that I personally want to hyper-focus on. And again, you guys, it's plenty of YouTube channels out there that you could probably find a lot of casual guys who will review and critique that stuff. But when you come to this channel, I feel like the majority of you guys usually come here to look for, what is pretty dang decent, or improvements to the games, bad things to the games, so on and so forth. You guys know my playstyle, though, especially if you come watch my streams. Again, you can find a link to my Kick channel down in the description of this video. You know my playstyle. You know I like to sweat it out every so often. So I hyper-focus those type of things in these games, and that's what I put all my focus into, this stock and the Quick Fix Vest. It's outstanding, and I'm really happy they made it a vest. I was a little worried of it not being in the perk catalog, because again, there's not much. I hate saying it, but the perk variety is rough in this game, and it's sad because they have cool perks, but all of them just don't work. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest downfall of the perks. They're cool. It's variety. It's not like they didn't know what to do with the perks. They definitely did, but they just simply aren't functioning as they probably should, so it's a little rough. So I was hoping Quick Fix would be a perk to shake things up a bit, but they made it a vest, and I'm not mad about it because the vests were a bit uneven as well. The Assassin's Vest has been literally reigning supreme for ages now, and if you're a sweaty player, you know dang well that the Assassin's Vest is just simply the way to go. Put on the Assassin's Vest, put on Dead Silence for sneakers, and you're straight. You literally have everything, man. Then put on EOD. Oh my, you're good. You're absolutely good. But the Quick Fix Vest shook that meta up. It did, and I'm happy about that because there's so much variety in the vest catalog. Honestly, there's a lot of variety in this game in general. If you look through all the vests and all the weapons and all the stuff that you can play with now, it's pretty solid, especially after they buffed up the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. I'm not going to touch upon that. I already made a whole video about that stuff, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out if you want to hear my opinion on Modern Warfare 2 weapons. But a lot of stuff have been buffed up, and there's a lot of variety in this game, and I'm happy with that. And the Assassin's Vest is no longer complete meta. Surprising enough, I haven't used the Assassin's Vest since the Quick Fix Vest dropped. And I'll be honest, I am a bit sad that they don't have Quick Fix work for OBJ modes. Like if you're standing on an OBJ and you get shot, you instantly heal up. But I understand the cheese of that. You could literally just lay prone on an OBJ, 5 grenades can land on you, and you'll literally instantly heal up each and every time because you're on an OBJ. It encourages OBJ gameplay, but I could see where it's a bit toxic. So I don't mind having to get bodies in order to, regen your health. And it's, like I said before, it's fun. It's fun, and that's what we look for in games. Nobody's trying to take this seriously. Nobody's trying to play a Milsim when we hop into COD. We want the perks, we want the vests, and we want the attachments to work like a freaking arcade game. When I put on this Stalker, stock, I want to move like the speed of light, and I do. When I put on the Quick Fix Vest, I want to be extra aggro and just gun people down, and I do. I get an instant stim pretty much every single, That's what we want, and they've been nailing it time and time and time again. Like I said in the very beginning of this video, Sledgehammer Games used to be my most hated development team, but after Modern Warfare 3, I have to give them props. And honestly, Vanguard, I know I give it a lot of crap, but realistically, they were kind of like this with Vanguard as well. It's just that game was, it was really rough. But they took that same mentality over to Modern Warfare 3 and made just a really fun experience for me personally. I always get hate for it, but I really don't give a crap. I don't care. Hate me as much as you want. Please do. I love it. I embrace it. But for me, I've been having a blast with this game. People say, oh, how can I have a honeymoon phase still, man? It's been ages. I just simply enjoy Modern Warfare 3. I think the gameplay is fun. Yes, it's sweaty, but with all the additions Sledgehammer continuously keeps putting into the game and all the good changes and all the, good additions like perks and vests, attachments, aftermarket parts, we've been having a good time. But guys, seriously, try these things out. If you haven't unlocked the stock, you're wasting your time. If you haven't unlocked the quick fix vest, you're wasting your time. And it's crazy because I see a bunch of people who don't use these things. It really does amaze me because this equipment is outstanding, but I don't know. People don't like branching out, and that's why I make these videos here for you guys. That's why I make these videos, because I want to showcase to you all the fun of these Call of Duty games. If you watch a bunch of other content creators, it's meta this, meta that, meta this, meta that. It's like, please, there's so much stuff to do in this game. Enjoy it. The Modern Warfare 2 guns are fantastic now. Try them. There's so many more better vests in the game. Try them. There's so many ways to deck out your gun and make them more creative. Try them. And I'm always, always, always going to push for that exact mindset when it comes to a COD game. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below, especially if you already gave this equipment a try. If you tried out the new stock and if you tried out Quick Fix, let me know your opinions. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And also when it comes to Quick Fix, are you a fan of how it is now, or do you think this should revert back to Modern Warfare 2019, where if you're standing on an OBJ, it still heals you up if, you get hurt? Let me know down below, and again, give a good description on why you feel that way. Just don't say, oh, it's better when, you're on the OBJ. Let me know why you like it when you're on the OBJ. Or if you prefer it how it is now with only kills, let me know why. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time, and we won't be streaming today over on Kick, but we will be back on Wednesday. So like I said, I got a link to that down in the description of this video. Go hit it up, follow, hit them noties up. The stream should be live around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time, and like I said earlier, we host open lobbies. So if you're interested and you want to squad up, if you need a team, just go ahead and request my ID in the Kick chat, and you can go ahead and hop in if you see an open spot. But as always, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.